glad you're here. Hi, and welcome back to the Peak YouTube video. I'm so glad that you're back. This is another video in the series about the stages of estrangement. Up to this point, I have talked about the previous stages of recovery, and there is a video presenting the overview of the stages. Then I talked about the sounding stage, kind of like how bad is this? And the next stage I talked about was the exploration stage, which is summarized sort of by saying, what's really going on here? The next stage in the stages model is the mitigation stage. And that's where we're sort of looking around and saying, how can I make this situation tolerable? The most recent video in this stage's presentation is the plasticity stage. And I sort of summarize that one by saying, why do I have to change? And sometimes, what do I have to change? So today, I am going to move to the maintenance stage. In the maintenance stage, the perspectives, your beliefs, the behaviors that are required, basically, for estranged parents to sort of progress through these stages are not held in society at large. So this can be a little bit of a challenge, but the recovering parent remains bombarded by alternative messages. Many are in opposition to the perspectives that lie at the very core of the recovery process. The same process that actually enabled the parent to escape the more debilitating effects of estrangement and to move forward in zestful living are being countered by alternative messages and people who don't understand what the estranged parent is experiencing. So the maintenance stage requires regular reinforcement of the concepts embodied in all of the previous stages. So think about a home that's just been built. The house may be complete and brand spanking new, but if you don't tend to it, it won't stay that way for long. Short-term changes like mowing the lawn emerge quickly. Over the long haul, maintenance extends all to like the life of the roof, the basement, the porches. And if, the weekly, daily, seasonal maintenance is intended to, the house drops in value and it can begin to decay. So, as in the case of a friend of mine, what started out as a $100 fix and was not tended to ended up becoming a $10,000 fix when the roof had to be completely repaired after a number of years of ignoring the state that it was in, which could have been easily remedied at the first signs that it was coming apart. So in some cases, maintenance can be the result of daily readings or rituals that have meaning and sustain the parents. So for example, daily mass for some people may be something that they've instituted in the recovery process. It could be practices that you instituted during your recovery process, like a walk every day in a special place or a special reading or activity that you've engaged in to help you deal with all of the changes and all of the different processes involved in the estrangement process. In other cases, remaining connected to others who can provide external reinforcement might be required for maintenance, at least in the early stages of maintenance. So these might be people like therapists, spiritual directors, peer groups, other estranged parents, or wise and trusted friends. So as with the other stages, we also have growth opportunities, the signs of growth, and potential pitfalls. So the growth opportunities in this stage, the maintenance stage, is the personal growth that one is going to experience as you continue with the maintenance stage. Personal growth in actuality is a lifelong endeavor, and everybody, regardless of whether they're estranged people or not, estranged children, estranged friends, estranged anybody, or people who are fortunate enough not to be dealing with estrangement, benefit from exploring and participating in personal. So, with this, your friend group might shift. And this could sound like another loss, but it is really important to think of it more as a shift towards wholeness. Having other people in your friend group that get you, that understand estrangement, that may not even understand estrangement, but they're more open to the idea that you think differently than they do and they can embrace the relationship anyway, may be an important change. So you might find that this shift is welcomed and exciting as you continuously discover new things about yourself and the world around you. So there are some potential pitfalls, as with all of the other stages, and one of them is possibly because of your new way of thinking. In this whole process, thinking has changed and it incorporates new perspectives, new beliefs, new behaviors. And you might find that your support network has also changed. People who used to be friends of yours, very close, maybe a little bit more distant, not necessarily out of your life, but you might find that you can't be as open with your friends that were originally friends at the beginning of the estrangement because they've become critical or they judge you for your new perspectives. They just don't understand the choices you've made or the process that you've gone through for this. And so they don't understand at all and they feel like you're making a mistake. The wisdom of other sorts of recovery programs tells us that helping other estranged parents in their journey of recovery is essential to maintaining your own journey of recovery. When you think of the other sort of recovery programs and self-help programs, such as Alcoholics Anonymous, Overeaters Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, those all have components of them in which once a person has gained a strong foothold in recovery, that they're actually able to help other people who are new to the process. So that is one of the outcomes that could sort of emerge for you. It doesn't pop up, but it can emerge for you. So one last thought here is that because of the nature of the plasticity stage, which was just before this one, it was the previous video, it will eventually coexist with the maintenance stage, because through the maintenance stage, you will find places where you're going to rethink things yet again. And that's what happens in the plasticity stage. So you'll be able to go back and forth with ease, probably without even thinking about it. So thank you once more for joining us. It's really a pleasure and a privilege to be able to reach out to people who have been estranged by their adult children. If this has been a helpful video for you, please feel free to share the link with somebody else if you think it would help them. And you can also help spread the word by, underneath this video, clicking the thumb icon that says like, and being able to subscribe so that you get notifications. If you hit the subscribe button, you will see a little bell icon pop up next to that. And if you click the bell icon that says all, it will send you notifications every time a new video is uploaded so that you'll know that you can come to visit the channel and see what the new video is. So thank you again for being with us. Take care.